Hello! Today we are reviewing Bruticus Part 2. Here we have Brawl. Pretty cool. Debating on whether I should make this a 6 or 7 part series. Don't know. No, don't say it. Don't say it. The reason why is because I recently have learned about a upgrade kit for this Magic Square Bruticus that gives them not toy. The toy accurate version is the default version, but it's supposed to make them toon accurate. So like with the different chest piece, the different hips, legs, torso, different feet, different shoulder cannons. So yeah, I will get that, debating on whether I should put it part of this series or just make it something. But anyways, just take a look at Brawl in all of his glory. Oh, I just knocked him over. Here he is. Pretty good looking. He has a tank turret on his back. I did glue these into place. There's the back of his legs, front of his legs. So yeah. There's Megatron with him. Here's Starscream. And here's Swindle. I'm not sure if I'm going to transform Swindle for alternate mode comparison. I might, who knows. But yeah. I did make Swindle's review yesterday, so it's going to be less strain on my brain when I transform him. I posted it today, but, well, no, I might post this tomorrow. Who knows? It's currently the 26th, I think, or 27th, I forgot. I could check, but I'm not going to. Alright, fine, I will. It is 27th. I made Swindle's video on the 26th, but released it on the 27th. That's what I'm trying to say. I might release this on the 27th or the 28th. I'm not sure. Anyways, articulation-wise, head moves up all the way. That's pretty good. And can swivel all the way around. Arms can butterfly a little bit due to transformation. Can rotate all the way around. And now it's time for the loudest ratchet you've ever heard. Moves out that far. That's a scary ratchet. Bicep swivel. Elbow bend that far. Wrist swivel. Individually articulated fingers, unlike Swindle. This guy's the only. Swindle is the only one that doesn't have individually articulated fingers. But yeah, pretty cool. Hands move out. That as well. The thumb articulation is the same as Swindle, and hinge joints. And there's just two hinge joints. I think it's the ball joint hinge joint assembly for the fingers. Waist swivel. Waist extends so he can get a really good ab crunch. I already mentioned waist swivel. I don't know why I did that. Side skirts and butt skirts move out. Legs move forward that far. Pretty good kick. They're on kind of drop down joints. So that's why he gets a pretty good kick. But yeah. Move back that far. Move out. Well, that's scary. I do not like moving his legs outward. Matter of fact, I hate moving his legs outward. Scarier than the shoulder joints, might I mention. But I'm pretty sure you can do the full splits. I don't know. I'm not trying it. Thigh swivel. Can rotate that far. Double bend at the knee. Ankle pivot. And toes can do that, I guess. You're not going to use that, though. Unless you want to. And yeah, that's Brawl's articulation. Accessory wise, he comes with he doesn't really have any heels. comes with this cannon. That's supposed to be like this, and then there's a little handle that folds out. Trying to figure out. It's a really tight joint. I'm just gonna use gravity to help me here. There we go. So you can just have them hold it like this, but there's a tab right there that is not used for anything else. But I like to plug it into this slot that's not at all related to the tab. I just like, it's a perfect fit right there, and I don't know why. But it perfectly fits right there. And he just comes with a generic gun. Just plugs into his hand, pretty cool. But yeah. Transformation. First you want to fold this forward. Fold this out. Rotate the bicep. Unbend the elbow if you have it bent. Well, no, bend it up. So you can open this up further and fold the hand in. Quick tip on getting a hand out. Make sure you have the elbow bent. When you open that up, come on, focus. Okay, there's this little assembly right there that you just want to rotate your thumb on to get it out. You do not want to pull it out by its fingers. I've almost broken it many times, or have gotten it stuck by doing that. Anyways, rotate the bicep and collapse that in. These double hinge forward. We'll just do the same thing on the R side. Open these up if you haven't already. I don't know if I have. Make sure those are straight. Open this up. Pull this up. Pull that out. Pull this back. Head up. Collapse that in. All the way in. If it's collapsed all the way in, you should be able to finagle that in. Like that. Then you just want to peg and tab these in. They peg in at the top and tab in at the bottom. Then you just want to undo this, rotate it, extend the waist, rotate it around like that. Make sure it's out of the way so you can lock this in. Then just collapse that back in. You can open this up for clearance, by the way. But you don't really need to do it at any point except for the legs. We'll keep it extended. And now, what you want to do with the legs is open these pieces up. Like that. Open up. Okay. So you want to open up. Well, you want to double joint the knee backwards as well before I forget that. And then just open up this entire section and the side. It's a very small section. And it's not wanting to come out because it's on camera. There we go. There's that. Rotate that around. Then you can lift this piece up. You're supposed to be able to. There you go. Pivot the ankle. Fold that in. Fold this in. Fold this piece out. Open this. And move it out to the side. That. Pivot the ankle. Unpivot the ankle, I mean. And then this would happen right there. Finagle that pass. Open this up. Open that up. Fold this around. Fold this in. Open this up. Very tight joints. I had to sand down a bunch of pegs on this guy. Rotate this around. That will close up. This will fold in. That will fold in. Done everything correctly. You should be able to double hinge that in. So you can fold that in. Close that up. And if everything's lined up, you should, wait first, fold this in like that. It's a little out of order, but that's fine. Now you just want to line this up and plug it in. And plug in to the side right there. Plug this panel assembly thing in. Oh wait, forget I said that. Don't want to plug that in. This would be a horrible tutorial on Transformer, because that's fine. Slide that in. Now you want to get all this plugged in. Plagged? I don't know what my mouth does sometimes. But now you got a side of a tank. Now I'm going to do the other side. Alright. So here we have them. Just want to press that in, extend the barrel, and you are done. And yeah, that's a tank. It's a really good looking tank. I do like it. There's the underside. Not that kibbly. It does kind of roll a little bit. Tank turret swivels and moves up and down. And then you can get this piece, rotate these this way, and it will plug in right there. Fold this handle up, it'll plug in right there. There you have an armored tank. And yeah. I don't have any size comparisons that are transformed. Alright. So here he is with Swindle. Pretty good. I do like it. Very armored up vehicles. Probably because they're both military vehicles, but you know. Pretty cool. I do really like these guys. So far. This guy's definitely my favorite. He was the first one I opened, and yeah, none of them really lived up to him. Except maybe Vortex. But yeah. Here is a Masterpiece Megatron. And here he is with Starscream. Anyways, let's go into goodbye mode. Very simple, very simple. Basically, you just want to compress this in. Open these up. And these will go down here like they are in robot mode. Kinda gotta angle them. Like, they won't tab in on their own. You gotta, like, angle them. Why is it not angling? I don't know. I don't know what was happening, but you just want to tap those in, basically. Open that up. Rotate this around. And then this will split open and the combined joint will go in there. And there you have it. Shin. And of course this foot piece attaches to it. Just plugs in like that. And that closes up. There you have a foot. But yeah, pretty cool. If you liked that video, cool. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later.